It's a podcast intended for adults and is not suitable for those under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hi, it's James Roberts here from IDW, and you're listening to Good Morning Cybertron, because you've got too much time on your hands.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, Cybertron!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Good Morning Cybertron. It's a goddamn shame none of you got to see my rave dancing. I have my groove thing on, tab ecstasy under my tongue, and now I'm going to fucking crack this Mike's Hard Peach Lemonade because I'm a little girl that likes fruity drinks. And we're going to talk about some goddamn robots. With me today, it's my good buddy, Holson. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. Hello, everybody.
Ah, man. Oh, Dwayne Marsh is with us already. Holy hell, buddy. How you doing, man? With us also, all the way from sunny California. I didn't get any time to talk to him. We had technical issues during the show. It's Xavier. How you doing, little buddy?
Yeah. And by the time I got on, I was just like, I'm finally here. And who wasn't glad to see me? Fucking Thomas. All he wanted to talk about was his game shop work models, how they're made of non-metals anymore. And he's just like, anyway, they're made of some sort of thalidomide now. And I was like, motherfucker, it took me half an hour to get on. You're like, yeah, I wish they were metal.
Nothing says I love you like using the word thalidomide in a modern context. It's our good buddy Thomas. How you doing, buddy?
Hello. Yes.
Hello. Oh my God.
That's the sound of pure hate right there. Just pure Canadian maple hate.
Maple hate.
Who's it going?
we Thomas, you need to do a cop show called Maple Anger. No, Maple Rage. Maple Rage.
It would be about Albertans being angry, but
No.
Hey there, you stop doing that right now, eh? I'm sorry.
This is how you spell it. It'd be M, and then maple, the maple leaf for the A, PLE, and then R, and then A, EH, G.
You want to see cursing? You just see the way how tradespeople in Alberta get pissed off. Like that's pretty unique.
I'm not very fond of you, eh?
If only you could hear that. Oh boy.
Oh my God. Turtle Tank 82, how you doing, buddy? He said, can't wait for Gamera Reborn. I fucking watched the trailer to Gamera Reborn. You're not the only one that can't wait. I am. It's on Netflix. It's a new animated Gamera series. Chef's Kiss. A beautiful chef's kiss. Dwayne March says, I'm good. I've been making it on time because I've had to set an alarm. We weren't sure we were going to make it on in time, and we didn't. We were about 10 minutes late today, but that's okay. We're here. We're here.
It's amazing someone who just listens to the show has more commitment than we do, because I was about ready to fucking just give it up and never be on the show again. I was like, fuck it. Facebook doesn't want me on. That's it. I'm done.
Fuck this. I'm not going to buy Transformers anymore. I'm not going to eat. I'm just going to go get my monk robe and set myself on fire to protest the Vietnam War.
That'll solve everything.
Yeah, dumbass.
Except
it did make for a
global
kick-ass album cover. Did make for a really kick-ass album cover.
Yeah.
Oh my. Let me hit share your screen. We're gonna share screen 1, and there we go. I am sharing my entire screen with you. And where will you be when diarrhea strikes? The Berenstein Bears book. And with that, Good Morning Cybertron is brought. Good Morning Cybertron is brought to you by Assertize.com. Now, Sir Toys is just absolutely amazing. Do you want a tiny little Triptychon that turns into a cube? Look at him. Look at him. $40. Helix Doofenshmorts. Oh. He looks completely
I keep
Doofenshmorts.
saying it, but it would make more sense for Animated Blur to be one of these toys.
Oh. Yeah.
Maybe someday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a dream last night. I didn't remember this dream until this very moment. And I like, first thing Ariana and I do whenever we wake up. Did you have any dreams last night? Yeah, I can remember something standing and running in front of me, but I can't remember what it is. I fucking just remembered my dream. I dreamt the same way that they've done animated Prowl. They, you know, in like the new Legacy style, that we got revealed Legacy Blur, animated Blur. And they announced they were going to make Transtex Cheetor the like the recaller of it. And like Transtex Cheetor was in the fucking Speedia 500 line.
Mm-hmm.
I guess dreams are only interesting whenever you have them.
So you were dreaming of the world's fastest paperweight?
I was dreaming of the world's fastest paperweight. And you know what?
Okay.
I won't take it back. I ain't
Got
going to
it.
take it back at all.
I was trying to figure the dream logic. I was like, okay, so he thought of this, but it combines with this, but it's in this context, and for some reason he was naked at school when it happened. Okay.
Yep.
I do believe you have some resentment towards penguins in this instance.
Guys, do you remember that great movie, Watchmen? It was really good, but it was rough seeing Rorschach, for 3 hours, and the guy wears a mask of my parents fighting. It's fucked up.
Ink blotches.
He also has... Now, I get that there might be somebody who likes this, but this isn't for me. He also has 5 on hand. The Trojan Horse TH-1 Hurricane, that helicopter waspinator type deal. Okay, that's not for me, but by God, if you want it, it's there. And Paul is going to end up doing Toy.Run soon. What's Toy.Run, you may ask? Well, that's essentially a live stream where you go to the store with Paul. And you go, hey, Paul, what's that blue toy over there? And he goes, well, that's Tits McGee. It transforms from a knockoff Rodimus Prime into a set of huge 55 double Ks. You know, hey, Paul, I'd like that. And you go, oh, I'll pick that up for you. Go ahead and get me the money. And it's going to be this money. And you just buy it. You're going to the store with your buddy, Paul.
Oh, this is
Tits
the...
McGee was going to be the version of Christina Applegate from Anchorman.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is that helicopter waspinator thing that I've been seeing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Taking it back to a conversation we had 5 minutes ago. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it does look amazing. I could afford it.
Yeah. Look, if I would buy it if I could afford it, but for me to be able to afford this in particular, if I could afford it, I wouldn't want it. So it's this weird catch-22, right? I would buy this. My point is, I would buy this to customize it into something other than Waspinator. And there's other helicopters I can do that with.
I think it's kind of cool because this reminds me of that one third-party company that did the Contouche, I believe. No, it was the Bull Lamborghini from Sideswipe, and they made him an actual bull.
Right.
So it's like, you know, when you do the animals version of popular characters and like the Contouche Lamborghini from Sideswipe, it was like, oh, okay, their symbol's the bull. That's cool. I get your little Easter egg there. I don't know. There's just something about Waspinator as an Apache helicopter that's kind of fucking sick.
I would have liked it better if he would have turned into an F-14. Get that little Starscream nod in there.
That's
Now-
true. Like from BotCon.
Yeah. If you want this or many of the other hundreds, perhaps thousands of toys Paul has at his disposal, do what the pros do. Don't just be a fucking idiot and go to sirtoys.com. That stuff's for babies and the retarded. No, what you need to do is click our link down below. www.sirtoys.com/?A=16. You get what you want. You don't pay a penny more. Paul gets what he wants in your business. We get a little something on the side to keep the lights going. Turtle Tank 82. Does Xavier have a beard on the Most Bearded Transformers podcast? Goddamn right he does.
Mm-hmm. I do.
Tell us about your beard.
It is shaved down right now just because I work at a grocery store, so you can't really be showing off the beard at the grocery store when you're in the meat department. So I had to shave it back a bit.
Hey, completely understandable. Listen, in order to get on the podcast, one thing that we do insist is a beard. You're going to have to beard up to be on the podcast. Why do you think my wife hasn't been on?
Right?
I can't break the rules just because I love her. Anyway, and
Scott has codified what it means to be a Good Morning Cybertron member.
That's right. Fucking beards. Oh my God. This was a surprise. Hey, to whoever leaks this shit, thanks for dropping this immediately after we finished the podcast last week, you bitch.
Love that timing.
Yeah.
I love being 10th to reveal this.
Yeah. Legacy Evolution War Dawn. Dion and Ariel. Ariel, which is spelled different because fuck you, Little Mermaid. That's why.
Ariel.
Yeah.
Ariel.
Ariel sounds like some kind of early Bronze Age writing system.
Sounds like one of the characters from Street Fighter.
It is in the Heraldic script.
I love how they changed Dion up just enough that he doesn't look like the Orion Pax mold. Very nice. Just enough. I love the way Ariel looks very much. Ariel, the character in that one episode of the Transformers cartoon, she had kind of a square jaw. And amazingly enough, they've kind of got that over to this character. Not just a head swap. She's got some remolding to her vehicle mode as well. The front of the motorcycle is very, very much pointier, the same way like the front of the bedroom slipper that Dion turns into is a little bit different than the other bedroom slippers we have. And this is stunning. This is absolutely stunning. I love this.
This might be what I fear most, like animation accurate, because I hate using that term now because it's like you got to charge more because it's animation accurate. But for a character that's never had their due, Ariel's looking fire. Like, wow.
Yeah.
That is an amazing female bot.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, dare I say, I think I'd rather tangle with Elita 1, the Elita 1 figures we've had in a fight, than with Ariel. Yeah. Ariel looks like she's got some upper body strength.
She's looking a bit hench right there.
Yeah, those wrist guards look like they could not only stop a bullet but stop your heart.
Yeah.
She looks like she could lift. Yeah. And
absolutely.
She looks like an Olympian from East Germany.
She looks like if the wrestler China was more feminine and still alive, and a robot.
Yes,
I actually think that she's wearing this mold better than Prime RC did.
I agree.
I mean,
agree.
honestly, they did give her more detail, and I have no idea how far back the development process went on this figure. But someone had a real crush on the character because they're like, hey, you know what'll make this character look even better is the square chin. And everyone's just like, square chin? What are you talking about? And they had to go back and reference the episode and go, she's got a square fucking chin. She's Brucina Campbella.
I know exactly what you're talking about too. I remember that.
Yeah, her chin, very Newton. For the love of fucking sakes, excuse. Not cereal. I don't want cereal. I want Ariel. Transformers, Ariel. Okay, Ariel bots. Maybe I need to drop the E. Oh my god, I just got the pun. I just got the pun. They made Alita 1 a plane. She's an Ariel bot. Oh, fuck me.
Man.
Fuck me.
Now my
That's
now my childhood crush is ruined.
Yeah, there's Ariel. Look at that squared off Bruce Campbell's sexy ass chin. Tell me you wouldn't fuck Bruce Campbell.
What do you mean wouldn't fuck him? It's like, hello, you know. So like, how do you think I got in the new Evil Dead movie?
I'm his 530. Yes. Come here, Newton. Come on, I'll hold you. Come here. Yeah, I love you. I missed you too. I missed you too.
Yeah, I see what you mean though. It's definitely like there is like a prominent chin there. It's not like animated or like full Bogdanov chin, but it's
right.
It's definitely there.
Bogdanov. That's all for true.
That is fucking hell.
Salit.
Don't beat.
Yeah. Oh, there it's super prominent. Look at that chin right there. Super prominent.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. Absolutely. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Look at Rumor Willis. That woman's sexy, and she has the face on a catcher's mitt. It's yes, I love you. Ouch. Your love is so fucking sharp, Newton. Let's see, Rumor Willis. There it is.
Sometimes I forget that Scott's a poet.
Yeah.
And the
Look at that.
crazy thing
Look at
about
that
the
face.
two-pack- There we go. Yeah.
Krogdash demands sexies.
I see it.
Give Krogdash snoo.
You got it.
So you know what's crazy now is that I've actually seen this Ariel and Dion 2-pack twice now in person. But I couldn't have it because its street release date isn't until I think it's May 5th.
Jeez.
That's a bunch of bullshit. Like
So
I walk into a store, it's sitting on the shelf. I should be able to pick it up and take it to the cash register and fucking buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the thing that I'm experiencing now. It's like they'll get something that's incredibly early. They're like, "Wow, that was fast." I'm like, "Yeah, but you can't have it."
If I would go into a shop and somebody would tell me, "No, you can't have it," I would go, "What time's your shift end?" and then they would tell me, and I go, "Okay, I'll be back. If they wouldn't tell me, okay, I'll be back in 9 hours. You know, I'll be back in 9 hours, and we'll see if the next guy will sell it to me." I'm walking out of here with this today.
I would love to do that again. I've already had experience doing that too. What is it? Fucking other hobby shit, right? Like you go to your stores. I don't know what they do, but they have the sign that says limit 5 per customer, and you pick 6, and they go, you can't have more than 6, so you put it down. And I literally did this one time. I had one more than they would allow, so I put it down, walked in a circle, and came back and bought it.
My brother was in here and said,
You want to do it. You want to be even funnier. If you don't have any facial hair, you come in with a mustache taped to your face.
"Oh, I got one for you. I fucking got one for you." This was right after I got my smartphone. I was kind of embarrassed I did this. I don't think I've told many people I did this. I went into Walmart, right? And I went up to this one cashier in the back because I went to look for this one transformer that was on the shelf, right? And it said on Walmart.com, "We have it," right? Look inside. We've got 3 in stock. You know, it'll tell you, like, you know, quantity's low or something like that. So I went to get it, and it wasn't there. And I went and I showed the cashier the picture, and I said, "Hey, I wonder if you could get that for me." She goes, "I don't have time to do that right now. If it's not back there, we don't have it." So in front of her, I took my smartphone and I ordered it at Walmart, and I scheduled it for pickup. And the order came through, and she had to hand it to me like 5 minutes later. I kind of felt bad. I kind of felt bad about doing that.
I don't think you should feel bad about that.
I did a little bit. I've got some real guilt. Okay, like my boss's son, somebody hit my boss's son's car, and the paint was yellow on the car, right? My car is not yellow. My car is gold. Why the fuck am I feeling guilty? Because gold is close enough to yellow. You know, I didn't do it.
It's in the same palette. Yeah.
Right, it's in the same palette. It's very near. It's like gold is nothing more than metallic yellow. Maybe I did do it. You know, maybe you did it and just didn't realize it, Scott.
You know that
Dwayne. Go ahead.
This thing with this 2-pack actually has happened to me before going into GameStop. Remember that Ravage that Ravage figure that came with the G1 cassette?
Right, Ravage and Ravage.
Yeah. I walked into GameStop once and they had 3 of them. And I couldn't buy them. And it was the same thing. It's like, oh, these are not supposed to be on the floor until next month.
Jeez.
And then I never got it.
Oh.
Motherfucker. I would have sat down. Oh, wait. You know, sometimes if you act like an idiot, if you act like just a complete idiot, then, you know, they'll just give it to you. Just here, take one, leave.
If you act just dumb enough that you
Start to cry. But it's right there. I want it. I've got money. Start throwing down like cards and is this enough money? Throw down like a 50. Is this enough? I want it.
I can just imagine some like people walking in and then just taking a big stack of bills and they'll be like, "Tell me when to stop," and just throwing them.
Throwing down the guy's own wallet. Is this enough? Like, what the fuck? My bad motherfucker wallet from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, if you're working at GameStop, my bad motherfucker wallet. That's not, what you doing with my bad motherfucker wallet? No, you're a fucking game. My bad motherfucker wallet. Stop that. Oh my God. Dwayne March says, "I'm stroking my neck beard." Turtle Tank 82 says, "I have Abe Lincoln. Someone thought I was Amish lumberjack." Dwayne Marsh says, I like that. Dwayne Marsh says, "I need this 2-pack." And Turtle Tank 82 says, "Ariel before becoming Christopher Walken." I hope not. I'm not going to assume Ariel's gender. Hey, Optimus, you find me sexy. You were gonna say something, Holson.
Yeah, I know this is not what it's supposed to be, but I like to think that Dion's accessory is actually one of those things in grocery stores that adds the price tag.
Like a scanner, like a price gun.
Yeah. Switch to that picture where we see he's holding his accessory. Doesn't it look
not,
bad?
It's not.
I mean, he was a warehouse worker.
Nautical truth, because
he did
work in a warehouse full of Energon stuff, so it's possible he was labeling stuff to go out.
Yeah,
with enough customization, the original Classics Megatron kind of almost looks like a label maker. I mean, without the scope.
I've seen some. No, sometimes you need that scope. Get that price on just right. From 45 feet away. This, I'll tell you what, this is, man, it's such a great time to be a Transformers fan. I feel like I'm saying this every stinking week. Look what the fuck we're getting.
Yeah.
I remember whenever I see Transformers fans complaining about we don't get this, we don't get that, blah 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 blah. look, I get that it is not exactly like it was in your head. But at the same time, like I just, whenever I was in high school, I remember Mom and I going to this buffet half an hour before it closed. And then like these people walked in just ahead of us and they were bitching because there was like, 3 or 4 items that weren't available, but there was still plenty of food left on the buffet. And we had ourselves a fantastic time. Just absolute, like me and Mom just sitting there laughing, enjoying ourselves. No, you know what? You guys who are complaining about like your toys, like you're not getting exactly what you want, learn to enjoy what you have. Because look at what we have, man. This is awesome. And if you're really that butthurt about what you don't have, like Thomas was saying in the pre-show, fucking Blender's free. Come on.
Yeah.
Go out there and fucking make it yourself. $200, you can fucking start to design shit. You can have whatever toy you want.
Yeah, somebody says, "Oh, I can only sell this to you for $230," and you say, "No, you can sell it for me for nothing, and I can get Blender and make it on my own."
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And how much? How many hours did you put into this? 230 hours.
That's fair.
Yeah,
But
sometimes.
But I know, like, okay, jeez, what was I gonna say? I remember I said this before, right? So people in the past, in this hobby, would have, they said they would have just imagined what they would have said if we were like, if you told them we were 3 impactors in.
Yeah.
And we're now getting deep cuts like Dion and Ariel. It's like, what's next? Emirate Zaron?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. Give it fucking time.
It's just like everything at this point. It's only a matter of time before we get that Quintesson with the Matrix on the hoverboard thing.
Yeah. I would declare all the toys have been made whenever I get a Tommy Kennedy figure. That's whenever. Okay, they're all made. We're good. We got pretty close. We got pretty close to that at one time. There was a Chip Chase came with Masterpiece Tracks. Yeah. When am I gonna get my Carly real doll? It's.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's one out there already named Carly.
Oh, I bet. Actually, I know. Anyway, don't ask me. Huh? Hey, guess what, people? The good news does not end there. No. This week, we got Shattered Glass Grimlock. I've looked at this toy now for about 2 days. 2 days straight. And it wasn't until today that my colorblind ass realized, oh, he's painted like Triptychon.
Mm-hmm. He is. Yes.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, he does look nice. I'm not a big Shattered Glass fan. So I didn't pre-order this, but at the same time, not a bad looking figure. I'll wait for my G2 Tiger Stripey, but not.
He wears these colors really well.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Ooh.
God, I remember getting this thing in the BotCon set and going, "Whoa, this thing's rad."
Red or
now
rad?
He's like a leader class.
Which version was the BotCon one?
Wasn't that the deluxe one from Classics?
We said rad in 2008.
Ah, that's true. Back whenever I was your age, I said
2008 was
Skidoo.
the Shattered Glass debut. Yeah, that's when Shattered Glass first came out.
It was Purple Optimus. It was regular colored Jazz for some strange reason. It was red Jazz for another reason. And yeah, and Grimlock. For some reason, though, I always thought Grimlock back then was Insecticon collared.
You kind of can get that vibe.
Yeah.
Still from this.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
I just don't have a lot to say about this. Go ahead, Holson.
Yeah, I mean, Shadowglass Dinobots in Insecticon colors, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
You can get some third-party ones that are absolutely Insecticon colors. I don't remember which ones they are, but I think they're legend scale. So they're not super expensive either.
Right, right.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, Grimlock's always fuckable. It's just that now he's fuckable in purple and gray.
And orang. Yes.
Still
He's
kind of
wearing-
bothers me a little bit that as a T-Rex he has 3 digits on his hand.
Yes.
Fucking right.
That's like an permanent problem with Grimlock forever. Like,
Oh yeah, there's another problem too, and that is that, like, you know, his posture. In order for a real T-Rex to stand like that, you'd have to break its back in like 3 places.
yeah,
Or give it
Because-
thalidomide whenever it's an egg.
because it's because like an actual theropods, their tail vertebrae are fused together in such a way that they can only bend sideways. Like they can't actually bend up and down. You will break it.
Man, I miss my doofy postured dinosaurs, man. I really do.
I like them. I think they
My
have lots
God.
of charm.
This is why I married you. I love you, baby. My wife just handed me alcohol. God, I think I'm gonna keep her.
We lost Xavier.
the bringer of beer.
I am so in love with this woman, more and more every day. Even though she leaves the
think- I think-
freezer hanging wide open.
I think we lost Xavier.
No, no, we
Oh.
didn't.
Where is he?
God. Yes. Okay, hold on. I will drag Facebook over to here. Bloop.
There he
And
is.
I'll keep an eye on it. Is he back?
Hey, I'm back.
Oh,
Hey. Hey.
So anyway, like I was saying, Grimlock's really fuckable. You know, just like get those human dinosaur hybrids going.
Yeah. Oh man. I'd do things. I would do things.
Jurassic Park things.
Jurassic
But
Park, my
surely
dog in this.
logistically would be a bit of a challenge, wouldn't it? I mean, oral is out in both modes.
God, I wish that could be the show title. Damn, that'll get us. Turtle Tank 82 says, "Give it time. Legacy prehistory Dinobots. I'm getting Shattered Glass Grimlock. My friend is ordering him, and I'm sending him money for it. Good on you." Dwayne March says, "I wonder if we'll get the dinos in G2 colors." I think we will. If the Toxitron line continues, then I can't see us not getting those other G2 Dinobots. Hopefully in just fucking garish colors. If we'd only get one other one, give me G2 Swoop.
I was
just
just
a-
thinking that.
Yeah. Didn't we
Yeah.
get some sort of like version of that? And I forget who it was. It was no. Sorry, G2 Bruticus is what I'm thinking of. We've got G2 Bruticus.
Yeah, we've gotten G2 Bruticus a few times. Didn't we kind of get? Wasn't War for Cybertron Bruticus almost G2 collared?
There was a Entertainment Earth exclusive, I believe.
No, the Entertainment Earth
G2
exclusive. The Entertainment Earth exclusive War for Cybertron Bruticus was, I think that was standard collars. But no, maybe you're right. I think there might have been a second one from EE.
There was,
But-
I know there was a like a San Diego Comic-Con one that was like more color accurate to the game, and then there was the retail release, and I do believe Entertainment Earth did the G2 colors.
Can I just say I'm really glad that whole convention exclusive bullshit seems to have it's in the past now. It's
not entirely. It's just that with like people unsure about whether or not to go to conventions anymore, they're just like, you know what? Let's just sell the shit online.
Let me put it this way.
Sometimes.
Let me put it this way. If I would have wanted would have wanted like a Generation Selects Omega Sentinel, that was pure BotCon or STCC fare right there. And if I would have wanted it, it would have been $300, right? But now it's still high at $200, but it's exactly the same price as the other Titan classes. And I think it's a good business model, quite honestly. Now, the stuff that used to be convention exclusive is now the same price as the standard stuff and infinitely more accessible.
Yeah, but I can't do a fucking Sentinel Maximus exclusive when they say, hey, it's going to come out next month, and then they drop it on you like a week later going, haha, just kidding, 200 up front, bitch.
Oh my God, I know. Hasbro, I love you. Please, stop loving me back, just for a second. Let my bank account catch some breath, man.
Can you go back to annually? That's what I miss about conventions. It's like, hey, coming next year's the Chrome version of Metroplex with 2 giant-ass red guns. Next year, that gives me just enough time.
Yeah.
This new model's really fucking us up.
They fucking... I'm not complaining. I love seeing my bank account drain whenever it comes to shit like this. But
you're like Jimi Hendrix with his guitar on fire, knees in the prayer position going, yes.
That's
more.
me with my bank account. Oh my God.
Jimi Hendrix is a musician, Holton.
Moving on. This was interesting. TFW 2005 Rook Bartley found at Five Below, and I'm going to have to go pick these up. This is an Energon play axe and an Energon sword. Now, let's talk about the really fascinating thing here with this. Normally, go ahead, Xavier. Okay.
I've seen this sort of stuff before. If it's like, the movie line, it's got a nice sheen of silver paint, or if it's just for one of the shows, it's in the colors of the show.
But here's the fascinating thing.
It's the same props over and over again.
What people aren't realizing is there's a little bit of history here. This Energon axe and Energon sword, they aren't licensed to Hasbro. They're licensed from Hasbro, and another company is making them. What this other company did, though, was they found a third-party Energon axe and copied it one for one and just blew it up in scale from the toy. Not Hasbro's Energon axe, but a third-party Energon axe. And that I find hilarious, because what if the third party would try to sue Hasbro for stealing their design of their Energon axe? That's
what if?
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, it's a...
Did you know
nice
there's
bet.
actually
That's a nice
precedents
bet file.
to defend yourself for this sort of shit?
Yeah, here it is. These are stolen 3D models. So this is, by God, it's Transformers slag is fantastic. David Arsenault, it does just an amazing job with this stuff. But he's got the images here. So here is the Energon axe. And let's bring it up here.
I think I've seen the original.
We used to be able to... Yeah, here it is. Here we go. Play. So there's the toy Energon axe in hand. We'll make this big here. Close this. The toy, the like role-play toy, role-play in package, and there's the third-party toy.
Yeah.
You know, there is there is precedence to say, even though this is based on something from Transformers under the Creative Commons license that Hasbro has employed for Dungeons and Dragons, which allows other people to use Dungeons and Dragons as a model for their own designs and sellable wares. Hasbro could theoretically say, even though this is a third-party design based on our shit, you can go ahead and sue because this shit is your own design.
See, here's the thing though. Hasbro would not sue because Hasbro licensed this to another company. Another company came to Hasbro and said, "Hey, John Hasbro." He said, "Yes, I would like very much to make some Halloween toys from Transformers stuff." Well, what's your company called? Dipshit Toys. Okay, Dipshit Toys. Give us $50,000 and we'll let you make 2 different Halloween toys and you can sell them in Five Below. Dipshit Toys goes, "Oh boy." And then they go and they make an Energon sword and they go, "This is hard. I'll just steal the other one from a third-party company." And the third-party company went, "Well, we're evil." I don't think third-party companies are evil. I straight up do not give a shit. "Well, we stole the design, tweaked it just a little bit, and made it ours. Ha 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 ha."
Why do you
And then they
sound
went,
like the merchant from Resident Evil 4? I'll buy it at a high price.
"Oh,
You
I've got...
want it? It's yours, my friend.
You
as
want
long
it?
as
You
have
want
enough
it."
rupees.
Oh, I got nude pictures of Lady Dimitrescu for sale. You like giant mommy milkers? I've got them right here. There you go. Go ahead and throw that in your spank bank. What do you mean we've been demonetized?"
Oh. I can just imagine, though, like, them going on to cults and looking at all the guys that are designing stuff there. And they're like, that's a really nice Action Master Axor there. I'm glad I designed it.
That happened. That absolutely happened. It was, God, I think it was, I'm 90% sure that I'm 50% wrong. But I think it might have been a designer called Ultraman Zoffi. And they made this 3D printed Scorponok upgrade kit that gave Scorponok extra height. And I think either not TF Toys, I think it was either like Trans Art Toys or fucking DNA Designs fucked him over and just took it.
Oh.
Just straight up took it.
Well,
right?
Damn.
I see.
Yeah.
So there's always
Which is a weird way
Yeah.
of doing stuff. Because, I mean, how much would it take to cover your ass just in case? Well, if you went to a designer and went, "Hey, we'd like to make your toy. How about we give you $1,500? Most of the poor ass designers out there, okay, just as an example. Hey, Thomas, this is us over at Dipshit Toys. We saw your Quintessence design. How about we give you like $1,500 and maybe $1 from each one we sell?"
And I'd be like, I need to pay off my credit card. That is acceptable.
Yeah, you would take that, right? You would take that deal.
Wait a
I'll
minute.
take my
This
$1,500
isn't a
and
credit card.
yeah.
This
Well,
isn't
shit.
my house, and you're not my beautiful wife. Where am I?
Watching the days go by, water flowing underground. Fuck. That's
like,
a part of
I
my
would
brain
take
I could
that-
have used for better stuff.
I would like, if somebody did that, I would use that. I would put that on my resume.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like,
My
I did a
work
good
was
enough
so good
job
they
that
stole it
someone
from me.
want- Yeah, I did it good enough that they like bought the rights for the design off me for a small amount of money.
I
Yeah.
just want to know
That's
one thing. Holson,
Yes.
how many people can your dad kill with a foam axe?
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
I know the answer to this. I know the answer to this. Thomas, how many people do you think Holson's dad can kill with a foam axe?
It depends. The inside of a lung is very vulnerable to attack.
No, it does not. I'll tell you the correct answer. The correct answer is as many as he damn well pleases.
I've been blessed enough to see an actual picture of what Holson's dad looked like. Okay, so no lie, he's a Canadian-looking lumberjack motherfucker who, in freedom units, is 6'10". Now, that makes him taller than Kratos from God of War, which means if you give Holson's dad a foam energon Corbot axe, I imagine he will imbue it with ice, throw it. It will cleave off the heads of 50 people, maybe cut down a nice forest of trees to make a clearing, have the logs land perfectly in a pyramid formation, and then return to his hand. And that's just the warm-up throw.
6'10" is like 12 cats stacked on top of each other. And
sorry,
have
in GMC units, he's like 12 cats.
Have you seen how small this is? Look at how tiny this axe is. Holson's dad would get it stuck under his fingernail. This is just his cuticle remover.
That's why he
like an axe for Baby Yoda.
Swedish
ice
to make it bigger than it already is.
It's you know what's funny about this? It's actually so small that it almost looks like a historically accurately scaled weapon. like if it just had one side to it, it would be about the right size to be a historical Viking axe.
Holson, can you tell us the power that imbues you that is Scandinavian ice over regular ice that you find in your freezer?
That's a family secret. I can't share that.
Damn it!
Oh,
herbs and spices.
Yes. For my eyes only.
I'll tell you, this is something that I can't wait for Xavier to talk about. We got some concept art. I know Xavier fucking love concept art.
Well, me and Walter. Where's Walter?
Oh yeah. Where the fuck is Walter? But we got some concept art from the movie. We got like an Autobot city that's kind of bowl shaped. I kind of fucking love this design, quite honestly.
Whoa,
that's cool.
This kind of looks like the colander when you like unfurl it open.
Interesting.
That main complex in the middle looks like the ship from Titan AE.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Whoa, this is dude. This kind of looks like fucking early 1960s Marvel Doctor Strange art.
Yeah.
Yes,
This is really very, very cool. Very
Jim
cool.
Steranko went full ham on this shit, and he's just like, I'm designing robots now.
Knock and fucks everybody. Fuck you. Fuck everything. I pulled a lump of clay out of the crack of my ass, and I'll make you a toy out of it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. We've got this fucking giant ass gun that points at Cybertron from the Autobot moon base. That's kind of awesome.
Why does this base look so angry at the planet?
It looks like that computer Torque.
Yeah, it does.
This is 80s art, so you have to imagine the drug of choice was cocaine.
You could just imagine this being a scene, and all of a sudden Torg's face showing up on that screen. Who's picking on who now?
Who's picking on you now? It's me.
I'm getting a little bit inspiration from the big ship in Close Encounters. You know, like
the 5
okay.
Very long.
This is the telecommunications network. Every call on Cybertron just begins with the 5-note sequence from Close Encounters. Of the Oh, hold on.
Followed by the internet dial-up sound.
What the heck was the yeah, that's what it looked. It kind of almost reminds me of the underbase.
A little bit. I see that.
Yeah.
Here is the interior of Unicron.
Ingestor.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
This was some of my favorite stuff. Oh, yeah.
This kind of reminds me of that one Treehouse of Horror episode where Homer became CGI'd and he fell through like the fabric of reality that looked like that.
And I feel like I'm wasting money just standing here. Do 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 do.
But like I really like those scenes in Transformers the movie where they're just showing the interior of Unicron and they're like, Like and then just the artist is just just draw whatever, right?
And then fucking shit blowing up left and right, and fucking looks like MC Escher and Salvador Dali fucked and splooged onto a robot, and just fucking Stan Bush. Well, dare to believe you can survive.
Honestly, that movie is honestly like if you just took like the 1980s and then you condensed it into a liquid and then
it's kind of like the execs saw Heavy Metal the movie and were like, we can do that with Transformers.
Yeah, bigger tits. Turtle Tank 82 says. Turtle Tank 82 says, I want G1 Jetfire. Think he'll get a reissue. No, I do not. See Harmony Gold. Turtle Tank 82 also says, I want to call a prediction. Legacy G1 Roadbuster and Prime Ratchet. Fingers crossed. I'd like both of those.
Yeah.
Gigatwin says, so Holson's dad looks like a Gundam fighter of Neo Canada? Yes. And the secret is Swedish snow itself. It's known that Swedes can survive off of just snow. Holson, would you like to weigh in on that?
Probably. Some form of crystal form.
Yeah.
Could be bath salts. I don't know.
There are certain things that can be superficially confused with snow.
Yeah.
Like bath salts.
This is interesting. This is supposed to be the Junkion planet. There have been rumors that the Junkion planet is just that big chunk of Cybertron that's ripped out, and this really seems to confirm those rumors.
I don't remember what the Junkion planet in the movie looked like. It was just an herb, wasn't it?
No, it was pretty much that, but less. Junkion.
It was like it just looks like one half of an apple core.
Yeah.
That's kind of
images.
It's just like it's just like a part of a hemisphere. That's what it is.
That's it. That's the Planet O junk.
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
And this
Not much
one,
of a
this
planet,
one just
more
goes,
like a
dare to
rhyme.
be stupid, dare to be stupid.
It's got curvature, but
I got a weird question.
Of a planet.
I got a weird question to ask because right now I'm working on my second Mike's Hard. And so this is the way my brain's working right now. At what point did Weird Al Yankovic go from being weird to being the only guy from Hollywood I would trust my daughter with?
Running with Scissors, so about 2003.
I think you're right.
There's Keanu Reeves too.
Oh yeah. John Wick, actually, the only guy with guns who I believe is anyone is safe with.
So let's get this straight. The only two people from Hollywood we would trust our daughters with is Weird Al Yankovic and Ted from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Nathan Fillion.
No, I don't think I trust Nathan Fillion.
The number is still very small. Yeah,
it's incredibly small.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Day.
Don't get me wrong. If my daughter brought Nathan Fillion home and said, "This man helped me," I would be very happy. But I'm not going to leave my daughter with Nathan Fillion because I'll be honest, I love my wife. I love my wife to death. But if Nathan Fillion said the right words to me, I'd fuck him. So, I mean, it's...
Diary.
Here's the thing.
I found out Scott has a secret daughter he's hid from me for years.
Here's the thing. Nathan Fillion, the thing is that makes him really adorable, he's ruggedly handsome. Dude could be Indiana Jones, right? He's got that Indiana Jones vibe. He looks like he can repair shit around the house, and he seems like he'd take really good care of you. That's not somebody you just fuck. That's a relationship. Maybe I am okay. Maybe I would be okay with my daughter fucking Nathan Fillion.
I mean, I get first dibs at Nathan Fillion first, right?
Like I would be upset, but I'd go, honey, I understand.
It's Nathan fucking Fillion.
It's Nathan Fillion. Jesus. This is the stomach, Unicron stomach.
Nice segue there.
Yeah. This is RC. We found out RC there's some interesting stuff here with RC. So we're gonna open this image in a new tab and really go in. We've got a medical pack in the back for humans, a microphone, a survival case, concealed laser pistol, flares, rope, extra energon cubes, microphone release button, a first aid tackle box with various tools to fix up injured Autobots, and magnetic shoes used for steady footing. She didn't use any of this shit.
Wow, she followed Snake.
She had all this going on, and she used none of it. Like, I feel like she didn't read the instruction manual for her own fucking body.
I also like to comment, I like how this is just laid out on someone's Afghan rug.
Yeah. Yeah. And right there, Springer looks like a fucking Sharkticon. Springer needs to lose some fucking weight.
This is Spronger.
Sprong.
He's fine. He's
Sprung.
fine.
Long.
But it's amazing. You're right. All these deets for RC are nowhere to be found.
Right. She used none of it. Not a thing. But I think that concept art, absolutely fascinating. Yeah. Any other thoughts on that?
I like the look of the Quintesson planet.
Yeah.
That one came out in the movies pretty much as it was in the concept art.
There's a few different designs here, though. There's rugged looking turnip with two extreme poles, and then there's just the crescent moon rind.
Yeah.
With what appears to be a city on the inside.
Rugged turnip was my gay porn name.
And it's
adding that
it's
to the
moon.
list.
Get
the
over
moon
here.
kind of looks like
pics.
looks sort of like some sort of like
right there.
Looks like some sort of a caltrop, and that crescent moon sort of looks like a man catcher, I guess.
Yeah.
Man catcher.
Like the guy whose neck is in there he's not having a good day.
No, he's not. Especially
Brick man catcher. Private Eye.
What appears to be a building that looks like the shard from London, England, would be sticking in his jugular.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh my God. I love this stuff. Thomas, get to designing some of this shit.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool
Where's
to design
my
a model
Transformers-based Orrery, motherfucker?
There's only one problem with that. Like, I'd really love to design like a model of Quintessa. There's only one issue with that, and that is we only know what it looks like from one angle.
Just have to loop it around.
Like,
oh my God. Hey, it's fucking Optimus Prime for atheists. It's
yeah. What? Yeah,
It's
yeah.
The regular colored Optimus Prime for you Grinch loving bastard. Actually, you know what? No, I like the Grinch. I identify with the Grinch. The fucking people in Whoville were bastards. Fuck them. Fuck the people in Whoville. They deserved every horrible thing that ever happened to them. The fucking bastards.
This is like there was Holiday Convoy, and this is Secular Convoy.
Secular Convoy. Fucking Thomas got it. Thomas fucking got the show title. Secular Convoy.
Nice.
Good one. No more calls, please. We have a winner.
You can secular these nuts.
Fucking hell.
Like, oh, wait. Prime is like, I'm sorry, did you say Merry Christmas?
Do you know how many people died on Christmas? Yep.
Just one,
that's
right?
Yeah.
You masturbated 69 times?
69 times. Yeah, that's how it happened in the Bible. I mean, this looks fine. I thought, I'll be honest, I wasn't sure that this was going to happen. And so I was one of the guys that bought Holiday Optimus. And looking at it, I think I'm going to pass because I kind of think Holiday Optimus looks better in these colors than this does.
You're not wrong. There's just something about it's the same mold, but in the classic colors, which is fine. You know, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But the original use of the mold as some sort of giant elven candy cane wielding present delivering Optimus is really kind of awesome.
You know how they could have got me to buy this? Change that trailer over for a Pepsi carrier. Make this
Oh,
Pepsi Prime.
Man.
There you go.
Dude.
You know what? I actually
Because I
think that
have
the,
like
the
8
neon...
of these fucking trailers. Sorry, go ahead,
Yeah.
Thomas.
Oh no, I agree with you that they've reused this trailer too many times. But like I like the Christmas one. Like I really like the neon green in the chest, and the color breakup with the white and the black on the legs. I think it looks better.
Yeah, it does.
I just think it's a nice deal with VNR trucking. It looks pretty good. Candy cane blaster those missing from this mold, and if VNR supplied their truckers with candy cane ion rifles, I think we'd have a winner.
I'll tell you what, for the rest of my life, right after I have kids, every year, prominently displayed on the hearth of my home in the woods, is going to be fucking Holiday Optimus Prime. That's going to be a Christmas tradition in the Mort household.
The Prime on the shelf.
My wife and I, hand in hand, as we watch our mulatto babies run around and just have Christmas together, and maybe an adopted Chinese kid as well. You know, it's fucking awesome. Because the Chinese, I know we'll get a Chinese girl at some point. Chinese hate little girls. They fucking hate them. They fucking hate them.
They probably hate you more, so it's even more of a double fuck you when you adopt one of their kids.
The only way it could be worse is if, like, we were a gay couple. I mean, we're kind of happy, but we're not all the way gay.
You're not wrong. I mean, you know what you could do, though, just to make it even more insulting as the adoptee in a half mulatto household is name her Jive-Ass Turkey.
Oh, my God, yes. And I'll spell it funky, so it looks like Chinese. Like I'll like name her CHI VESTURQUI. That's how we're gonna spell it. Chai-Vass Turkey.
Do you think if they release enough Christmas special themed Transformers, you could construct a nativity from it?
You could. I mean, fucking Optimus dying and being reborn so many times. I'm surprised he hasn't already gotten the tunic on.
Where's my biblically accurate Omega Supreme?
Oh my God. Be not afraid.
Soundwave light post mode, isn't that far off from a crucifix?
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
The trailer for Optimus really doesn't make a nice stable /manger, doesn't it?
Well, doesn't Mecha Christos already exist?
Yes, it does. I actually have that file. I will print that out eventually. Yeah. I will print that out eventually. We got our first look at some Rise of the Beast character art. We finally get to see Stratosphere and Transit. Transit turns into a school bus. Fuck.
Cool.
Apparently, I didn't realize this could happen. Every school in America almost went down with a shooting thing today. It was fucking hell.
What?
Yeah,
No.
Anyway,
here in Johnstown, every school was on lockdown because every school got a shooting warning, right? Turned out somebody fucking robocalled, set up a robocaller, and just started calling schools all over the fucking country.
oh.
Yeah, I think that should probably count as terrorism.
Yes. Oh, by the way, Turtle Tank 82 says, I just remember I had when I was little. GoBots Torque and Dive. Those are fun. Optimus is a Volvo truck. Giga Twin says, Pepsi Ma Prime. Play the Pepsi Man music. Dun, 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 dun. Pepsi Man. I remember that so well.
Can you
Giga Twin
imagine
also
the
says,
Pepsi Man
oh,
game, but like the giant Pepsi can that usually was rolling after Pepsi Man turns out to be Optimus' trailer tumbling down the street.
"We will kill him all." Giga Twin says Optimus Jesus when, and Turtle Tank 82 says, and Laser Optimus is 90s Western Star, the fender lights that was on the old Western Star. I don't know trucks that well. Corey, I'll be very honest. I don't give a shit about trucks unless they turn into robots. But anyway, back to this. This is some interesting art. Art. I'm kind of curious to see how they pull the toys off.
It looks like it might be box art, actually.
Yeah.
Because they're doing that thing where it's Stratosphere gets his robot mode and his alt mode in the same shot. Oh, and it's in Japanese, so this might be... could be future Japanese packaging.
I will say this. Not this Stratosphere. This Stratosphere looks fine. But the old Stratosphere, the one from the second movie, didn't it always seem like... Yeah. Didn't that always seem like that should have been movie Omega Supreme?
Not to me, no.
No?
Was he the giant one was he the giant one with the fuselage shoes?
Yes.
Yeah. And the tiny Optimus, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like I'm walking on the entire underbelly of my plane mode.
Yep. So, Stratosphere, I like this Stratosphere. It kind of looks like Gomez Adams. But yeah, this is pretty neat.
I don't know why. In my head, he sounds like Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Hey, why did you climb in the back of me there, buddy? Well, from what I understand, it might sound like Bender, because from what I understand, John DiMaggio is doing the voice for this.
Oh, really? That's cool. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that could be good.
Yeah. And Transit. He looks like an ant, but he turns into a bus.
There's very little to indicate what he turns into anywhere on him.
I got tire knees.
Yeah.
It's a new character, so cool, but god damn, he looks like a Cenobite.
Yeah, he does.
I'm trying to remember where I've seen a head like that, and I can't place it. This is like a
Come on,
halo.
kids, get your learn on.
Whenever I look at it, I just see an ant. I see like an ant head.
No tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.
Do you know ants have so many eyes, they'll just give you one.
Yeah. That's nice of them.
Yeah. I'm curious to see how this goes. Oh, I just realized we got some bus fenders up here on the shoulder pads. So a little bit there, too.
Oh, that's what those are.
Yeah. A little bit there.
That's a nice detail, but what does the alt mode look like? Because this looks like, from the paint scheme alone, it's going to be blue and white totally.
That's blue? Shit. I thought he was silver.
He's a lot of silver and like royal blue, navy blue. It's one of those darker blues.
I'm not seeing any blue at all.
It's one of those
tiny blue highlights on him.
It's one of those blues that blends into gray, and I'm trying to think of the correct color code for it. I can't.
Scott's a colorblind fucker. Blue, I think is what it's called. Oh, and we get Wheelyak. Wheel one.
I still don't like that head.
No.
Nope.
He's got a cool build, though. I do like the shape of the body. He's pretty neat.
I need my Energon inhaler.
No, trust me. He's not going to
like,
sound like that.
I still contend, though, like this is a robot that turns into the thing that the Mystery Machine is, and has a face like Velma.
Here's the thing. I know what this voice actor sounds like. I've watched Ted Lasso. He's on Ted Lasso, and
Will
I've
Jack's
seen
on Ted Lasso.
Yeah. He plays a character from South America named Danny Rojas, and the actor who plays Danny Rojas, Cristo something or other, he actually used to be a professional soccer player, right? So he's on there to make it look real. But he is some of the funniest moments this motherfucker has pulled off. And here's the thing. I wasn't excited for Wheeljack whenever I saw this, but whenever I realized who his voice actor was, just knowing how funny this guy is and how much passion he can put into his voice, I'm actually excited for Wheeljack now. And that's all because of the voice actor.
It's nice that they're giving a character their due outside of Bay's influence. Thank God, because Bay's solution for everything is make him more bizarre. More teeth, more incredibly wiry hair.
I've got an idea. What if Wheeljack's teeth were on the outside of his lips?
Yeah,
Stuff like that.
It's a good design, but it could use about 35% more insectoid and another 35% more exploded landmine.
Oh God!
Hey, you know how the computer sometimes fucks up and misrenders something to the extreme where like the proportions are incredibly exaggerated? No, leave it. I want to make that a character now, sir.
Like a broken gift.
Yeah, it's the gun face on Deadlock is sticking out of his face now. That's his character trait. The gun comes out of his face now. You know that's how it happened.
You know what? I think we really need to sit back and be thankful Michael Bay didn't get his hands on more children's properties. Like, he touched Transformers, and that was it. His reign of terror ended there. Could you imagine, like, fucking Michael Bay's Scooby-Doo?
I would welcome our new corporate overlord version of Velma.
Fuck.
What would he
It
do?
would probably be better than the Velma we got recently. So.
Scooby-Doo Baywatch.
You're not wrong.
What would it look like if he got a hold of Masters of the Universe?
Oh my God.
Masters of the
Here's we're going to get rid of popular fan character of Man-at-Arms so that we can explore the relationship between Orko and the Sorceress. That's what the fuck it would look like.
You remember the Sorceress from She-Ra just having the most massive tits?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was extremely curvy.
Oh my God.
Oh my
and she hit her face. And I was just like,
yeah.
Are you a blonde? Are you a brunette? No. Are you a redhead?
Let's see here. She-Ra Sorceress. Let's see here. The Sorceress was a major character.
I love how she's just called the Sorceress, as in like there is only one sorceress.
Oh yeah,
like
there it is. Her name was Shadow
Weaver.
Shadow Weaver.
Wait, they're not the same character, are they?
When Orko goes wrong.
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
Or right?
Yeah, Shadow Weaver is a totally different thing. Yeah.
Look how awful they made her in the new cartoon. Jesus Christ.
It's not awful. It's just like less sexualized.
No, it is awful. It's awful. It's terrible.
Yeah. No, I'm with motherfucking Holson here. I'm with motherfucker. We went from this to hey baby to hey baby. Look, that is a grown, voluptuous Elvira-esque woman. That is a 14-year-old rugby player, right there. A boy. That's a boy. They fucking reverse Mulan'd us. Oh my
Once
God.
again, Scott with the synonyms I never would have thought of.
Turtle Tank 82 says Bay ruined TMNT. Yeah. And it's Elton John Wheeljack. Gigatwin says if they ever bring us Ultra Magnus into one of these live-action Transformers movies, then they should get Michael Ironside for the part. Buddy. Not Gigatwin, not only do I 100% not disagree with you, I would give you a hand job. And then I'd cut my hand off because Michael Ironside. Gigatwin. Yeah, you call a spade. Old Shadow Weaver is a better design than the new one. That's also Gigatwin. Oh, yeah. Once again, not disagreeing. Dwayne March says Bayverse universe more running from the explosions. Yeah.
It's not explosion. It's all primer cord.
We got some new listings here. There's some new exclusive listings. Some of them are kind of interesting. It's just Ecom SDCC 1, Ecom SDCC 2, SDCC DCC, and then Voyager Nacelle.
Cool.
All right. I've been wondering where my boy Nacelle been, because I want me a Nacelle. I don't have a Nacelle. And I've been sitting back going like, when my Nacelle? When my Nacelle, bitch? And the answer is soon. And I'll take it.
I have a question about that though. Are they gonna is Nacelle gonna have a G1 or G2 symbol?
It really doesn't matter, does it?
I don't think it matters that much, but I would like to have more G2 Seekers.
Yeah, but he could pal around with the Blue Angels and just blend right in, because it's like, oh, check out the majestic Blue Angels for the air show, and some weird white one as well.
Zing. Oh, man. No, this is exciting. This is really, really exciting. Because Nacelle was just one of those, it's like, I'd like him, but I want him in a Voyager class, and when are we going to get him? He's been one of the two that I've been really missing. I want a new Sunstorm. I want a Nacelle.
You have to be very selective with that too, because the only way to get either of those guys was BotCon or the Collectors Club.
Right. And you know what? If you give me a third, I wouldn't mind an Action Master Thundercracker. That seems like it'd go really well with the Toxitron line now that it came out of my mouth.
Oh god, the Toxitron line is a dream come true, and I really hope it gets some more waves if it does successful.
I can't remember what that toy looks like.
Do you what color is Action Master Thundercracker? All of them?
Yeah,
every last one.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was the one that looked like he was some kind of acid hallucination.
Right.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. The thing that I love is what color is he? All of them. And Thomas went, "Oh yeah, he is." Shit. Scott's not joking.
I remember immediately.
Thomas turned into one of those cartoon characters that does drugs, and his eyes is turned into the rainbow kaleidoscope of colors.
Yes, it's like what color is Action Master Thundercracker? Yes.
Yes. All of them? Every last single one?
It's not even that, it's just yes.
You get me those three. You get me those three, and I'll be much happier. I'm already pretty happy. I'm fucking hell. My collection is spilled into 2 other rooms. So I'm already pretty happy. Obviously. But and here's the great thing. Here's the amazing thing too. I am the luckiest man in the world because my wife is of the attitude, as long as the bills get paid and Scott's happy. And it's like, shit. Right? That's incredible. Because I see it all the time. I see like other people going like, I can't buy this because the wife will throw a fit. I can't buy that because the wife will throw a fit. And I actually said to her, aren't you upset about this? And she came up to me and she said, you took care of both of us for 3 years while we were waiting for the green card to come through. I'm not getting mad at you for doing something you love. And here's the thing. I don't go to concerts. I don't really have a lot of luxuries that I spend on myself. I haven't taken a vacation since 2005. That's going to change here pretty soon. But I have my Transformers, and she's totally cool with them. And you know, I work hard. Yeah, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I work hard, and I'm completely devoted to my wife. Absolutely 100%. If things came down where like something happened where it's like it's her or my Transformers, like there's only 2 things that I put above my Transformers, and that's my pets,
and me.
And honestly, okay, yeah, my friend, like if something would happen that I'd have to give up all my Transformers to help out one of these guys, I probably would. Probably would.
Me.
Are you?
Well, that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, like they are things, and you can reacquire things.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't reacquire you guys. I can't reacquire my pets. I certainly can't reacquire my wife if something happens. So,
what about the target? Can you reacquire the target?
I have reacquired the target. Actually, I'm going to head to Altoona. I could go to Target. Anyway, Nacelle, looking forward to this. I'm super happy. Turtle Tank 82 says Xavier would know my favorite anime with lots of lovely women, Tenchi Mayo series.
Tenchi Muyo.
Tenchi Muyo. Dwayne Marsh says Action Master Thundercracker fell into the Skittles food coloring. Okay, can't disagree there.
He looks like that version of the '80s version of molds that came out when Kenner was doing like color corrections, and they even did that just recently. They put out a special edition color correction Luke Skywalker figure in his X-wing suit to show that this is the color separation test to see where the colors and paints go on the fig. And he looked like that G2 version of Thundercracker.
Wow. Giga Twin says, in D&D setting, there's a demon lord that looks like the old Shadow Weaver design, but that's basically just her, Shadow. Her real form basically looks like Azeroth, which I've basically just impressed that knowledge into the old Shadow Weaver. I like a little bit of fan canon. I like a little bit. I love Star Trek. I really enjoy Star Trek. I don't have any toys, but if there's a new show, I will watch it. I will watch it. I was watching Picard the other week, which is a whole bundle of bullshit, but it makes me giggle. Picard's now a robot. Did you know that?
Yep,
Picard
he's a flesh
robot.
Yeah.
He's a flesh bot.
Old frail android
An
that is programmed to randomly die at some point.
Yeah.
Just because.
What awful writing. It's like if I was Picard, I'd be like, wait a minute, I had the chance to be immortal? What
And here's the thing. Here's the thing. You if you listen to like Shatner talk, right? Shatner's like, "Hey, how's it going? Everybody, everybody look at me. I'm over here." Right? Shatner sounds damn near as good as he did like 50 goddamn years ago. Jean-Luc Picard, fucking Patrick Stewart comes out. Fucking shapeshifters and shit. And I will tell you this, they swear up a storm. There'll be none of that goddamn shit on this ship. And like Picard even went, listen here, fucker, at one point.
I really love that in fucking Logan, the third Wolverine movie, Patrick Stewart got to do that before Picard. So he's just like, this fucking kid's like 10 years old and running circles around me, and I'm here sitting in a fucking chair at fucking 90, and I'm like, whoa.
Fucking bullshit is what this is. Goddamn fucking bullshit. Where's Riker?
He was great in American Dad as the head of CIA.
Yes. Yes, he was.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he was.
Think you're better than me, Mr. Whiskers?
Yeah.
There was.
But there shouldn't be swearing in Star Trek. I just can't.
I agree.
No, it's fucking great. I know that there shouldn't be swearing in Star Trek, but calling this a Star Trek series it's not Star Trek. Star Trek
It's
is
a fanfic.
bright. It's colored. This is fan fiction that happens to have a really good budget and some casting. Because it's dark.
The one thing that I really don't like about like more than almost everything else is how different 7 of 9 is.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Oh, I had the faintest inkling shit was wrong when they had a quote-unquote professional Starfleet meeting scene between Picard and an admiral. And Picard's like, I want to go back out there and save, the people from planet Exo from dying. And like the admiral he's talking to just bursts out with sheer fucking madness. And I was like, whoa, okay, that's a little strong.
Sheer fucking hubris that we have.
Do you remember have any of you seen the Lower Decks?
One episode, and I couldn't take any more.
I don't think it's a good series either, but it did do one thing that made me really happy. They made fun of Vancouver, and I love that because the crew of the ship in the show they dock with another ship of the same class called the USS Vancouver, and they go to the cafeteria area, and they see everybody, and everybody's got nose rings and gauged ears, and they're eating sushi like California rolls, and they sit down at a table and like, God, why does everyone look like an asshole?
Yeah. Here's what Picard is. Here's what Picard is. Do you remember that character that was on Star Trek: The Next Generation for 6 episodes and then disappeared? Let's bring him back and fucking kill him. That's what Picard is.
Oh yeah.
Ensign Rowe, fucking dead. Hugh the Borg, fucking dead.
Yeah, you like when Zack Snyder practically fucked up the entire DC movie verse by himself by saying, everyone's dead. They're fucking dead. I'll put a bullet in their head my fucking self, not the character, the actor. That's what it is to be on Picard.
Yeah.
Did they kill Ensign Rowe?
Yeah.
Like the sassy Bajoran that was always being
the fucking shapeshifters blew her their ass up. Spoilers.
Not the shapeshifters.
Yeah. She's dead. But don't worry, it's just fan fiction. It's just fan fiction.
Yeah,
I was watching episode 6, and I saw this scene, and in my mind, it hit me. That looks like Unicron in the opening scene, and it was. This is the scene, and it's only there for like about 3 seconds, right? And the director came out on Twitter and said, "Yeah, I totally cop that. That's an homage to the opening scene of Transformers the movie."
Whoa!
I gotta see this again. Where is this thing?
It's right. Okay. I'm sharing the screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. There's Unicron. There's I think they called it the Titan. The USS Titan is the name of the ship. Yeah. And it's just this beautiful shot of the Titan passing in front of a sun with like prominences, and it looked great.
They copied the design of the scene. Yeah.
They're really lending credence to that piece of fan art where it was the USS Tiberius that transformed into an Autobot.
Yeah.
Fortress Tiberius.
Fortress Tiberius. But oh my God, this is neat. Once again, I said many years ago that Transformers has the power to be a Star Wars like force. Pun intended.
Well, yes.
You're one word off from being correct there, and it's like fucking when American Dad did the GoBots homage, I was just like, hey, this is cool.
Yeah. And now the fact that like there's scenes, there are directors out there who went and looked at a cartoon movie from '86 and went, that scene's fucking beautiful. And I remember watching that as a kid. For a second, I thought I was in the wrong theater. It was so powerful and beautifully animated. I thought it was just like live action for a second because I was 12 and dumb. But then whenever I saw Unicron, I went, no, I'm right where I should be. This is where I've always meant to be. My entire life, everything I've done has led up to this.
And also, like, the expectations are immediately switched on when you see that scene. Like when Unicron gets really close to the screen, right? And you see like every single meticulous detail on a surface being drawn, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, this is going to be really visually interesting for the rest of the movie.
Yes.
I've seen homages to the Transformers movie all the goddamn time because we love it here and they love it there in Canada. And Holson, I do believe, has seen the movie at least maybe once on an iMac Pro, playing in the background of some sort of like sporting goods store. But we forget that this movie also played hell a lot in Japan, and that's also influenced the anime because some of those shots with like the lights and everything, that shit has shown up in Macross. It showed up in Sailor Moon. It showed up a bit in Dragon Ball Z because those light flare those light flare effects that they did first happened there. And they started doing that shit all the goddamn time in those animes afterwards.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful.
Whose idea was it to give, anytime a shiny piece of metal, anytime a shiny piece of metal has the sun reflect off of it, it makes a sound? Whose idea was that?
Let's say Osamu Tezuka, the man who created Astro Boy.
Yeah, I'll take that. Shing.
There we go.
Yeah, there it is. Gigatwin says there was an old episode of Star Trek where they encountered another android that was programmed to die at some random point in time, and this robot thought she was human. I seem to remember that. Turtle Tank 82 says Oh, go ahead, Wholesome.
Sorry, I think it was an older woman, right? It was playing...
I remember.
Yeah, they were playing the violin, and Data noticed that she played too perfect to be a human, and that's how they discovered it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wasn't she like older or something?
It was actually Nunia. It was Dr. Sung's wife.
Yes.
Had died in an accident, and he somehow managed to perfectly replicate, like, I guess, her connectome, which is like, the sum total of all of her memories, into a positronic brain, and just basically waked her up after he made a complete duplicate of her.
I think I remember that one. And I
me
think
too.
Data was just like creeping on her the whole episode, and it was like, Data, what are you doing? He's like, creeping. It was like, why are you creeping, Data? And he's just like, she don't sweat. And it's like, what do you mean? He's like, she don't sweat. The bitch don't sweat.
I like that she don't stink because the pit's dry.
She had an interesting she had this weird programming where if she ever discovered that she was artificial, she would immediately shut down.
Yeah.
Would she make the little apple noise?
Also, I think every time she got transported, she uploaded unconsciously a virus that would delete the transporter logs. So not even the transporter logs could discover that she was an android. So there was some really intelligent writing back then.
Yeah.
Also, she could remove her head and then use it to communicate with like other androids.
Anyway, moving. Couple of things here. So we'll save your question for the end there, Corey. Let's see here. And another question. And Corey does ask, have you guys seen the trailer for the 86 movie where the kid was crying Convoy? I have not. And Dwayne March says she was a co-creator for Data. So we'll get to your question at the end of the show here, Corey. Moving on to Looky What I Found. Wholesome Buddy, do you have a Looky What I Found?
Yes, I do think I shared something on the Good Morning Cybertron page, but I actually forgotten what it was.
That's okay. Don't worry. Listen, everybody can go over there and find it. Everyone can go find it. How about you, Thomas? Any Looky What I Founds?
I haven't got anything.
How about you, Xavier?
Yeah, you obviously know who Freaker is.
Oh yeah,
already.
Oh yeah.
Does anyone else?
No.
Okay, hold on. Don't answer that just yet, Scott.
Okay.
I'm going to share it on the Facebook chat here. I did not know this was a character.
Okay, Facebook chat. So, okay, hold on here. And I'll bring this up. And Reddit. Yeah, I desperately want a Freaker toy. But there's a problem with that.
And this one is just on Reddit. And the way this person phrased this is pretty fucking brilliant. So I'm also going to share this non-Transformers related, but I'm allowed one per week. So here it is.
Okay, give me a second. Okay, Reddit. So yeah, that's who I thought it was. Freaker.
Oh.
Freaker's the payphone who had Signal Answer as a friend.
Yeah.
Oh.
Interesting, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. And let's see, white people Twitter comments. I sure like mayonnaise.
I do.
Found something new to say when I leave the room. Stay fresh, cheese bags.
This character should be voiced by the dude who played Bender.
Stay fresh, cheese bags.
Yeah, don't you think like this phone would be perfect with Bender's voice?
Yes.
I'm struggling to think of a place where a payphone even exists now.
Right? That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Let me check something here real quick, guys. Boop, boop. Log in. Okay, no. Okay, I'll leave that up there. And here is my looky what I found. I hope you guys find this absolutely as interesting as I did. I hope I'm able to end up sharing this. Here we go. Look at these images I found. What is this? Could it be some prototypes for samurai armor?
Okay.
Oh God, those shoulders.
Yeah.
Those shoulders
head?
are deadlier than the weapon.
Yeah. So I don't know who's making this. I don't know where this is coming from. But it's nice to see that there is some sort of samurai armor going on out there. And it's really cool to see that it's looking like we'll end up getting, if not this exact one, that it can be done, first off.
In the spirit of overly generous anime proportions, I would really like to imagine the mouth portion that's cut out of the mask there is actually just the entire face of Prowl sticking out, and the rest is just giant oversized helmet for him.
I like that. I like that a lot. Gigatwin says, payphones still exist in small towns up here in Canada due to the fact that not all areas in Canada have access to cellular connection. That's a damn shame.
That's
We
true.
need to fix that. We need to fix that.
Oh,
Moving
yeah, there's
on.
some really, really bad places here.
No. Moving on to reinforcements from Cybertron. Thomas, buddy, you got anything this week?
Yes, today I actually just finally decided to pick up what's his name? Night Prowler.
Night fucker. Oh, Night Prowler.
Yeah, he's that gray Cheetor.
Oh, I know him well, baby. I know him well. Part of the Halloween horror cons.
He's all right.
Unreleased toys that we now have. Minus one. Yeah. Absolutely incredible.
No.
Dwayne March says Tim did a good job with the Prowl armor. Indeed. Xavier, buddy, any reinforcements this week?
Not as of yet.
How about you, Holson?
Nope.
Oh, dude. Can we see, if you don't mind, you showed the drone last week before it was completely painted. Do you have that handy so we can see the finished product? Because that is beautiful.
It is really well painted. It's very nice. I love the way you build these things.
Yeah, this is some artwork right here.
Thomas cannot wait to steal your design over this hangout call and put it on the Octavariate Forge.
But
So you
like
can
the
see the
methodology,
little,
yeah.
A little driver in there, a little grot or goblin, and then the
Thomas is a master of photogrammetry. He is stealing this design as you pose for it.
Yeah. And then
Good job,
there's
Thomas.
Another one I'm working on. He has one arm so far, but yeah.
You need to make YouTube videos of this shit, man. Because this is
honestly,
fun
I
looking
think
stuff.
you do.
Yeah,
The great thing about this is that the construction methods you're using are actually very meta because like you are doing exactly what an orc would do to make these. Right?
So
like,
here is the
it's quite clever. It's very clever, and is there a
That's
light?
really
I saw light shining through that.
That's just because there's some hollow pieces, but yeah, this is for my Orc Titan.
What were those things
actual
called? What were those Orc Titans called? I remember what they looked like. That they're
Orcatines.
Gorkanaut and Morkanauts and Stompas and I don't know. I'm improvising here, so
they kind of shaped like a mountain, right? They're just sort of like a cone shape.
Yeah. But this one's gonna be more like a regular Imperial Titan. So that's the,
excellent.
Yeah. Missile parts, chainsaw arm.
Olsen, mayhaps do any of these transform from Orcanaut to Orcabot?
Not yet. I haven't made any Transformer.
Ooh.
Now that's I like the legs on that.
Yeah.
I know yeah.
Look at that. That's gorgeous.
Yep.
Oh, it just occurred to me, like, you know what? Like, could you imagine like a custom orc truck that turns into a vaguely Optimus like
Orcimus
dreadnought?
Primus.
Yeah.
And
Like an orc
he doesn't
theme-
have
like
a
an orc
matrix.
themed
He just
prime.
has a piece of paper in his chest that says matrix.
I am planning to take this knockoff transformer of tow liner where I can make a orc vehicle.
What was
Look at that. That is the hand of a creator right there.
Yeah.
That is the hand of a fucking creator.
What is
Yeah.
the name of that Warhammer 40K crossover that did the Transformers? It was like Solar Light or something, right? They did a truck version that also had 2 wolves
Ooh. I don't know if
for giant fists.
Oh yeah, the one with that Walter has the one. Oh, shit. Half done. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. It's Archcore, right?
Maybe.
Archcore. There we go.
I think that's what it's
Yeah.
called.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah,
on.
those look amazing. Yeah.
Be proud of yourself because that's some beautiful
Thank you.
stuff.
Thank
If
you,
I
thank
may, my reinforcements this week, I got 2 of these bad boys. Doot and doot.
Dude,
Yay.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Yes. Very happy with those. I ended up getting... I didn't get a lot of chance. I've been very busy, so I didn't get a lot of chance to goof with these. Ended up getting shrapnel.
Nice.
A shrapnel.
I didn't realize he had these little guns right here on his arms. That was a nice little surprise. He's got like the front bug legs instead of being permanent. They're little guns that come out, and you can put those on.
Well,
You can
all
hold
right.
them, yeah.
Senator Crosscut.
Hey.
He's got my vote.
Nice.
If you have skins, yes, it's that, but a different head and collared. I got the updated animated prow.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then surprisingly, this came.
Oh yes.
Skyquake.
Mhm.
I really want to get that thing.
You
one,
you
yeah.
really want to have this thing. This is fun. And the neat thing is, like, a lot of times, I'm sad to say, I get so busy. A lot of times, like, I'll take the figure out of the box, I'll put it on the shelf, and I never get a chance to transform it, right? And it breaks my heart just because I'm that fucking busy. For example, today I woke up at 6. I got to, I got ready, drove my wife to work, drove myself to work, and, got to my job at 8, left my job at 4, dropped paperwork off at the tax office, went to my other job at 4:30, worked until 6:30, came here, and immediately got on to the podcast, and that brings us up to now, right? So, yeah.
Yeah.
So, this comes in plain mode in the box. So, it was nice. You want it on your shelf, standing in robot mode? Well, we're going to force you to play because you deserve it. So, that was really nice. Really nice.
He's got that animated Prowl Samurai shoulder spam.
Yeah. It is.
He's halfway
so
to
nice.
cycle mode.
He is. He's so close. So close. Let's see here. We do have some questions. Let's see here. Turtle Tank 82. What are the 5 Beast Wars figures you love the most? I am a
because they're hard to choose.
Yeah. I would say
Yeah.
Beast Wars Neo Dead End. I love that figure. I love Long Rack. I like Killer Punch. Any mode that has dead fucking dinosaur mode is all right by me. Fucking Break the Penguin. Just because of the sheer stupidity of it, right? And I would have to say after that, I really love Transketo. I know everybody fucking hates Transketo. I love Transketo.
I like him. I like Transketo. I mean,
I
like
Transketo
Transketo.
so much, I still have him in box.
It's so weird to me though. I mean, like Transketo's actually from my perspective, he's a really really cool character, a really cool design. But that should really be a female character.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
that is a female mosquito.
Absolutely, absolutely. Do you guys have?
The missile.
Do any of you have 5 favorites?
Not 5,
Ooh.
but definitely like Wolffang being my very, very first Beast Wars character. Like
Wolffang's awesome.
I loved
Yes,
Wolffang
he
a
is.
lot. Just the absolute ridiculousness of Taco Tank would probably be up there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot about Taco Tank.
How could you forget about Taco Tank?
I'm sorry. He's in the second room.
And,
I don't even
and the guy
have
that
him.
drives them, just has his name is just fun to say. I don't know why.
Icard!
Icard.
Yeah,
Captain
Yeah.
Icard of the Starship Titan. I'm a flesh squid now.
I'm a flesh squid.
I mean, I love Taco Tank so much, and I don't even own him.
Shit. I got lucky. I own Taco Tank.
But
Fuck, I got real lucky.
God, I'm struggling to remember a lot of the characters because the continuities go so fucking haywire. Beast Wars Neo Megatron, I guess, for his dildo tank mode. It's pretty.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Oh yeah,
fire.
that's one of my favorites. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone else?
Yeah, I mean, I love me some big Convoy, Transmetal to Black Arachnia, Scavenger,
That's right.
Scavenger. Also, Beast Machine Striker, I think the name is, which is a Stegosaur that transforms into a Indian chief, which is just amazing.
Gold
Oh,
plastic
there's a-
syndrome out the ass.
You know
Yeah.
what? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, Transmetal 2 Black Arachnia, but not the version of her that was mass retail. The version of her used to create the very first RC toy.
Oh, that
Yeah.
one, yeah.
Yeah. I actually own that one too. So
Ooh, nice.
What's the difference?
Nice.
it's Susan Blue actually recorded lines. There's a voice chip for Transmetal 2 RC as a giant fuck off spider with Susan Blue voice lines.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. And that's like a dark RC. Daniel had died, and she went kind of fucking nuts because
Dark
it's pretty bad whenever your head dies, but you keep going, and so she fucking goes nuts. She gets turned into a spider whenever Autobots turn into Maximals and what have you. Goes and fucking lives in a cave because being that close to death, it gave her like this weird premonitory ability to tell whenever a friend is going to die. So she just withdrew herself and hid in caves.
She sounds like a shaman.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Corey also asked, would you guys like to see a Unicron and Primus standalone movie? No. You know what? If I want to see a story of 2 planets, I'm just going to go get a telescope.
I think if I were to pick any really cool, if I were to pick any Beast Wars characters or Beast Wars toys that I really like, Rampage.
Rampage is pretty
I mean, he's the first time I ever saw a Transformer that turned into something that had working treads.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I mean, but it didn't really look like a tank. It just looked like an even more angry crab.
Yeah.
So a tank.
Yeah, basically, it's it's evolution's answer to a tank.
Somebody has a question. Somebody has a question for Holson here. Gigatwin. I heard someone say that Mokele was Swedish for chocolate milk.
What was the word again?
Mokole.
No, not to my knowledge. I'm trying to figure out if we have any brands that could go by that name. No.
How do you say chocolate milk in Swedish? I mean, I could Google it, but it's more fun to have you do it.
Chokladmjölk.
Cool.
Oh.
There it is.
Yeah,
How do
which
you-
is
Coke
crazy.
lot
I mean,
milk.
we have a drink that's called puku. That is chocolate milk.
How do your gangsters say D's nuts?
You know, like, it's sort of like in
Yes,
I remember that in Germany. Okay, you're familiar with Nutella spread, right? The chocolate spread.
Yeah.
But in Germany, you've got this other one called Oval Maltine, which is the same thing, but it's got like little crushed bits of malted milk in it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's it.
Like,
I'm done. That's it. I'm done. Whenever I hear of like Nutella with malted milk in it, crushed up, fuck that. I'm done. Although I do like Milk Duds. Milk Duds are the only honest product in the market. We were trying to make milk. We fucked up. Here.
It's basically diabetes in a jar.
Jesus Christ. Thank you. Oh, go ahead.
And yet, now that I think about it, I'm thinking about the raccoon dog with the giant nuts. That's one of my favorites too.
Tanukis.
Oh, yeah.
Tanukis.
What was his name?
Heinlad. Thank you.
One of my favorites.
Thank you so much for joining us here on Good Morning Cybertron this week. Huge thank you going out to Gigatwin, Turtle Tank 82, Dwayne Marsh, another person that was with us. I can't remember who, and I'm drunk, so my eyes won't focus. But thank you so much for joining us here this week. Gentlemen, thank you for being here. Say good night.
Good night.
These nuts, or in Swedish, Holson, say it for me again.
Dessa nötter.
Dessa nötter.
I see.
Ah. Who like a little slice of these Swedish nuts? Oh.
There's a lot of cadmium in these Swedish nuts.